everyone. Today we are back with another success story, and that's about Mr. Raunak Agarwal, director of Mumuso. Mumuso is a brand I'm sure everyone must be knowing about. They have 45 outlets, more than that maybe around India, and he's looking forward for more. So let's have a talk with him. Hello Raunak.
Hi.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing very good, and it's more exciting to be here right now.
Of course, we are totally glad to have you here. Acha, you're at such a young age, and you have actually done huge. You're already with 45 Mumuso outlets here. How did you manage to do that at such a young age?
So it is not about being young or old. Actually, I was also always born into a Marwadi family. Always, बचपन से we have seen पैसा कमाना है, business करना है, कुछ ना कुछ business करना ही है. And seeing everyone in the families from morning waking up at 7 while going to school, coming back, people were working in the family. Father is working, Chacha is working, more people in the family. जहाँ भी सुन रहे सिर्फ business की बातें हो रही है और कुछ होता ही नहीं था family में. And we were at a period when our family was just growing up. We were a very middle class background around.
And I think हर मारवाड़ी family में यही होता है ना, business. हाँ, job मत करो, business करो.
तो कोई फैमिली में साड़ी की दुकान खोल के बैठे हैं, कोई कुछ कर रखे हैं, कोई कुछ कर रखे हैं. और my dad also had a very similar story to what I followed. So my dad also used to work somewhere. Then he got into business. He started working for some other people, transporting goods. He went into various multiple folds of work, and then suddenly it clicked one day. This business is right for him.
Okay.
So I think it happened the same way for me. While I was pursuing college, first I thought I'll do CA, then I thought I'll do MBA, then I thought I'll do engineering, ye wo. When I opened the books of CA, it was not for me.
Not your cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea. पैसे गिनने हिसाब रखने के लिए आदमी रख लेंगे, इतना पढ़ाई नहीं होगा. सीधी सी बात है. क्योंकि I asked my father, is it really how much would it help you had you been a CA? He definitely said I would have scaled up more, but not too much to what I am today. So because if I'm a CA, I would have got into a single line of my life.
Of work, right? It would have just been a CA then.
But now he said I am at such a level that I can manage 5-6 businesses also, going to the same place. And he has always told me you also have to be such a person that you can manage as many number of businesses by staying in one place.
Okay.
So that guidance and path always I have taken from him. And so simultaneously I was given the responsibility to look after the business of distribution business of my family, where we were into distribution of mobile phones and consumer electronics.
Okay.
So I did business 5 years. It was a very good experience, although we did not make any money because the struggle was real.
Okay.
Lot of companies, lot of brands, lot of competition, lot of evil practices was followed in the business.
Right.
So after getting through this journey is what I realized is I want to make a business that controls on my practices, on ethical.
So that was wholesale your idea of getting Mumuso?
Yeah. So it was my idea because one day when I was just exploring things in China, so I suddenly entered a store of Miniso in one of the market, and I went inside and I shopped like anything, and I don't know how much I shopped and what I shopped for actually. I shopped for my whole family.
Okay.
And then just a month later, I got a chance to go to China, and I took my father along with me, and I showed him this is the business that we can do in India.
Okay.
And therefore we started this Mumuso in India. That is how we started.
Great.
And it was completely a different model.
Right.
Impulse buying, small luxury, you can say. All products
it's very attractive, I believe.
Yeah.
Even I have felt that. I have also been to the store.
Yeah.
So you find really attractive pieces over there of regular uses, right?
Yeah. It is of regular use.
What you use every day on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So of course it's interesting for kids also, for adults also.
Yeah.
So even I find that, so I can understand. So what were the challenges you faced? Because of course just starting a new brand, it is not so easy.
Yes,
of course.
Yes.
So what were the challenges and how did you overcome that?
So obviously there are a lot of challenges to manage the finance, to manage actually how the business would run, operations kaise honge. Lot of factors were there. getting goods from one country to different country,
Exactly.
setting up the whole system and processes how it would work.
Yeah.
So basically, I stayed in China for almost 2-3 months. I studied how the business would run, practiced. I started visiting a lot of stores in the malls in India. For 1 year, I was just researching about how a retail business is running in India market. I went to Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore. I stayed in cities for 20 days. With a lot of brand CEOs and a lot of mall CEOs I met, I understood how the market is running. And I had some from link to link, references to references, I took numbers and emailed a lot of CEOs how the business should run.
So it must have taken a long time, like.
Yeah. It had almost taken like 1 year of complete research, and only on this how the retail fraternity actually works.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then going from one outlet to another.
Yeah.
Then another to another.
When we launched the first store, trust me, my whole family was setting up the goods in the store. My father was also giving jhadu, I was also giving jhadu.
Yeah, exactly. This is how it
Everyone
works
was doing
initially.
everything possible. And it was definitely because of the family support. Without family support, there is nothing.
No, of course.
Each and every member whom we recruited in the company, everyone was doing everything. But today, yes, we are a lot more systemized, a lot more practical. And now I don't need to visit stores also. I hardly go to stores like... I don't know when did I visit the store
So
last.
where was your first outlet? In Kolkata itself?
Yeah, it was in Kolkata itself.
Okay,
Yes,
nice.
yes.
So where have you done your education from?
So I have
You
done
have
my
been
schooling.
in Kolkata forever?
Yeah, I'm born, brought up in Kolkata. My heart stays in Kolkata.
Great.
And everything that I want to do is from Kolkata.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it must have not been always about Mumuso or getting into this. So what was your passion earlier like about? What did you actually wanted to do earlier?
Yeah,
when
so
you were in your college days, maybe school days?
Earlier,
maybe?
I was always passionate about automobile, cars and bikes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I always wanted to own a few brands of car showroom, which also I will very soon.
Yeah, of
And,
course. You should follow your passion.
That I cannot leave, because that is something I really want to do, and I want to get again a brand to India which is not there,
Okay.
which I can again operate in the best practices in India, and it should not fail because it will be a very big industry. And not today possibly, but very soon I am also in talks. I keep emailing to a lot of brands. I keep researching what brands should come to India,
Right.
how we should start. And we will start some brand in India very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your further plannings, like even about Mumuso or other than that?
So obviously, there are multiple businesses in retail, and retail market is now growing in India a lot. But in India till today, there are only 100 successful malls in India. Suppose in East, if we consider the East India, 11 states, 7 sisters plus 4 states of East, there are only 5 to 6 running malls with a population of more than around 30 to 40 crore people.
Okay.
So I think retail market has a lot of potential. So definitely in East alone only we can open up to like 100 stores in the East market, and in India we can go up to 300-400 stores in the total. And this business can grow to no extent. There is no limit, there is no number defined as on today, because now everything consumer is, we get new consumers every day.
Yeah.
When we started the store, we had we used to serve only 5,000 6,000 customers per day. Now in total we have about 3 million customers of Mumuso.
Wow.
Which is like 30 lakh customers.
That's a huge reach.
Yeah, and every year possibly we gain around 5 to 6 lakhs new customers. So I think we don't have any numbers defined, but the target is the sky is the limit,
Of course. So, Mr. Raunak, I want to ask you, like, what do you want to say to those students who have just passed out college and they want to start something new, or they don't have a clear vision, like, what should they opt for? So, what do you want to say to them?
So I believe this is the problem that every individual faces in their life, like what they should do, and still some of my friends are facing, and some have surpassed this long time back. So first I think whichever field they want to get into, they should just get into, asking their heart, is this field right for them or wrong for them. They should just get into the field. My sister, we are a Marwadi family, she wanted to be a film director. My family was against it, but I took it over and I took her to Bombay.
Oh wow.
I got her admitted in the school that she wanted to, and she's a very successful film director today. She's more successful than any of us in the family.
Oh wow, that's
And she's
that's
just a
really great.
27-year-old.
And that's really so nice to know that
Yeah.
such a supportive brother.
And likewise, one more sister. I have two sisters and one brother. So other sister also, she's a very good fashion designer, and I think she's also a lot more successful than I am today. She wanted to do fashion, and we supported her that she should go into fashion.
So we can have upcoming stories for them too.
So likewise, for any person who wants to get out, so first they should explore whatever they want to, maybe by doing job in other countries, by doing job in the same city. I think first 5 years of your life after you study, you should just work somewhere. You should take opportunities, and you should explore businesses. You should explore time wherever you want to, in every sense. If you want to work in a company in, suppose, Australia, you should go, you should get your internship there, you should work at McDonald's, you should work at every field possible, automobile industry, catering industry, hospitality, wherever you wish. There is no shame. There is no shamelessly. You should just work for 5 years, because if you will think, no, this work is not for me, this work I should not do, this is not up to my standard, you will never know what the real value of people, how they are facing, what the real world is. Because whatever we see outside is a very different story that is inside.
Of course.
For Mumuso also, how easy and how cute the store looks for people to buy. The more amount of hard work is put inside at the back end. So it's the same story,
Of course, that is what we just cannot know the thing just looking at the cover page.
Yeah.
There's a lot going behind the scenes.
Yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. And one message for everyone is read as much as possible, because till you are 30-year-old, you can read, you can learn, and you can explore. After that, a lot more would go with your experiences, and a lot more would go with the surroundings and current scenarios what you will be living in after 30. And before that, I think you should just read and explore whatever you want.
That's a wonderful message
Yeah.
to all the students. Please follow this. I would also want you to tell them or guide them, like, what are the key identification areas they should follow for any kind of startup or to start a business, a new business, and even how to further process into that.
So to start any business, I think the first thing is identify your customers, age of a customer, area in which you want to serve in, whether it's an LIG market, high income group people, low income group people, mass income group people. I think this identification are very necessary to start any business. Furthermore, how much price of a product that you can derive from them, and don't forget the profitability. Always when you start any business, profit is the first subject. You should always know how you should look at it. If you're not going to earn profits, don't start any business, because all stories, it comes also it drops down also very quickly if you don't earn a profit and you don't earn a substantial income in your business.
But I also want to know, in that case, like, you have to take risk also in life, right?
Risk is the basic part of life. Risking, if you don't risk, if you don't lose, you don't win.
Exactly, like बोलते हैं ना, साइकिल भी चलाते हैं तो एक बार गिरोगे नहीं तो how will you learn?
Exactly. But you know that you can ride the cycle.
Yeah, right.
But you know you can ride the
have to
cycle.
have that much confidence in yourself, you want to say.
Yes. Because business, if we do, first thing is the confidence, the observation power, the endurance power, the patience level. Patience should be immense. Don't react on anything. We should just act. In our company, a lot of things happen. There are a lot of loopholes in the company which I know. I have come across. People have taught me how they have done it, and they have done it remarkably well. So I have never really told them that this is very bad. I have learned from them just by observing, and I have just covered those loopholes very sharply and very calmly. You have to stay really calm. You have to talk at a pitch where you don't shout, you don't react much. You have to act on it, and you have to have a very strong mind. Just don't lose patience anywhere. If you think in one place it is going correct, other place also it will go correct. So just a small message. If you can earn $1, you can earn $1 million more also.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was wonderful, your tagline.
Yeah.
So, of course, we had a wonderful message for all of you from Raunak. And yes, be determined is what
Yeah.
he's saying in
You have
whatever
to
you're
be
doing.
consistent
So
every
you
day.
have to be determined that you have to do this. Once you're confident, then you can do it. And of course, risk factors to rahenge hi.
Yeah, risk is every day.
Yeah,
every
it's,
day.
it's everywhere.
Be
Exactly.
grateful for
Whatever
what
we
you
do.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, be grateful for whatever we
Haan,
have.
totally. Okay, Raunak, it was lovely having you today
Same
with
here.
us
Yeah.
on Success Story. I'm sure everyone is going to love it because they are going to learn a lot from a young entrepreneur.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.